Andreas, coba why is Kevin De Bruyne good?
Sebenarnya gue sih nggak terlalu perhatiin nih pemain ya.
Yeah, but why is he good?
Dan bahkan pertama gue pikir dia pemain Belanda, bukan pemain Belgia.
Sama gue juga.
Ya. Tapi menurut gue kalau gue ngeliat dia itu mirip Oxlade-Chamberlain waktu di Arsenal baru pertama datang.
Really? Why?
Pertandingan pertama Chelsea is against Norwich, is it?
I can't remember precisely. I don't think it was against Norwich though.
1-0 tapi hasilnya.
Norwich was against Everton in first
yeah.
game.
Pokoknya dia main itu dia sering banget ngelepasin shoot dari luar kotak penalti dan dia punya cut inside segala macam, it's very nice. Dan sekarang kan lagi ngetrend tuh inverted winger. Whereas the winger like dia pemain kidal tapi ditaruh di kanan, like Robben and Ribéry, right?
Yes.
Kevin De Bruyne sih pemain kaki kanan. Hazard, I think he's quite good both legs ya. Tapi menurut gua dengan Kevin De Bruyne dipasang sebenarnya dia tuh lebih efektif dari Andre Schürrle. Menurut gua dia lebih senang cut inside, dia lebih oportunis menurut gua. Karena Andre Schürrle gua lihat pertandingan Chelsea ke belakang dia nggak begitu tukang nge-shoot lah ya. Like dia kan kemarin assist ke Torres ya. Dia lebih assisting player lah. Typical sayap tradisional. Germany player like Podolski. But Kevin De Bruyne I think will be a very good player.
I think when you talk about De Bruyne, I don't know how to spell his name properly. Obviously, he's a player that
is he Dutch?
No, he's Belgian. So that I know. He was loaned right first when he came. He's one for the future. And I think a big reason why Chelsea brought him back was because they were faced with the prospect of losing him to Dortmund. I think Dortmund was in for him in the summer. So I think it's also a case of security and giving chances. So I mean, I would not be surprised if Juan Mata comes back and plays regularly. And that creates a situation where there might not be enough playing minutes for De Bruyne, and he might be loaned out. I can see that happening because in the end, I think, despite all the incoming players, Chelsea's best midfield trio is still Mazakar. Without a shadow of a doubt. Juan Mata, Oscar, who offers something different by creating space and doing a lot of defensive work. And Hazard, who is, if he keeps up at this pace, he might be in top 5, top 10 world player in the near future. So that for me is still, the cream of the crop. And I think any coach, bar Jose Mourinho, will be retarded, absolutely retarded, to let one of those three to go.
They will stick to.
Last question, guys. I want to ask you about Samuel Eto'o. What is Samuel Eto'o doing in Chelsea?
Samuel Eto'o itu dibeli dari NC Mönchengladbach.
What happened to that club?
That club is a rich club from Russia.
Tapi?
Tapi nggak jago-jago amat menurut gue.
It was a very rich club bought by the billionaire Suleiman Karimov, but then he had some financial trouble, and so he had to cut the budget from the club,
which is
I forgot exactly numbers. If you want numbers, bisa tanya ke Aditchenko. He's our financial analyst. I'm not, obviously, but in which the budget was cut so much they had to fire their coach. Their manager, who's Ren Mollenstein, used to be in United. Although he was just like a few weeks into the job. And then they had to let go of Samuel Eto'o because he's like the highest
in the world.
In the world, 300,000 a week. I don't know, but maybe Bale now equals that.
That sucks ya, Bale jadi pemain gaji tertinggi ya.
Well, yeah, obviously it's a bit punching above the weight, but let's give credit to Daniel Levy for doing that.
Genius.
But going back to Sammy Eto'o, I don't know I don't know the numbers, how much he was signed for and how much he's playing for usually. But if he's half the player he was, I still think Chelsea shouldn't have loaned out Lukaku. Because I like him. He gives that. He's
physical presence.
He's the reincarnation of Drogba. But Sammy Eto'o is a player who has been there and done that, and he gives that know-how. I would have liked to see Sammy Eto'o and Lukaku with Samuel Eto'o educating, playing a mentorship role to Lukaku. And it's funny that Sammy Eto'o finally ended in Chelsea because this is a little known fact. I read this on ESPN that ESPN FC. Hopefully one day Botoka will be as good as that. No, that's just dreaming actually. That Mourinho a long time ago, before he was in Inter, when he was at Chelsea for his first spell, he wanted Eto'o to come to Chelsea. although he was in Barcelona playing with Dinho, because he thought that he was the only type of striker who could play in a pairing with Didier Drogba.
Yes.
Because although he's sort of like this poacher, he's pacey, he can run behind defenses. He worked really hard. That season in Inter Milan, where although he was more productive under Benitez, but with Milito playing in the center, he was really good playing out wide.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's a player who scores lots of goals, but also gives a lot for the team. So I mean, if he's half the player he was, that is a shrewd signing for me.
Dan menurut gue ingat pertandingan Barcelona versus Inter Milan yang waktu mereka sudah yang Pique golin yang di Nou Camp. Eto'o itu benar-benar cocok dengan gaya main Chelsea sekarang. Chelsea kan bisa dibilang sekarang mainnya kayak pas lawan Bayern Munchen. Ditai-taiin, dia defense, counter attack, goal. Eto'o itu salah satu pemain yang dia track back sampai belakang, dan dia tuh bisa mematikan waktu itu Maxwell
udah hampir jadi fullback tambahan.
Hampir jadi fullback tambahan karena benar-benar dia.
So he's a good defender juga.
It's a good defender. Dia suka track back. Dia benar-benar filosofi Chelsea, it's the same dengan the way Jose Mourinho waktu dia melatih Inter waktu tahun 2009-2010 itu benar-benar cocok. Dan menurut gue dengan Eto'o masuk ini, I think Fernando Torres will have a less chance to play. But I think like what you said before. Let's say semifinal Champions League. Chelsea ketinggalan. Menit 65, sisa 25 menit. Eto'o masuk. Bam.
Guys, last question. I want to ask you, tebak skornya. Everton Chelsea,
I think 1-3.
1-3 untuk Chelsea. Rana?
I already gave my prediction 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. Botoligans, thank you for watching. Jangan lupa buka website kita bolatotal.com. Jangan lupa juga follow kita at Twitter @bolatotal. Jangan lupa juga follow kita at Instagram, yaitu Bolatotal juga. Dan buat yang mau mesen kaos Botoligans, kaosnya udah ada.
That's nice.
Buat yang kaosnya belum nyampe, sabar aja, kaos semua udah on the way. So Botoligans, thank you for watching.
Nice.